I can't make it make sense, but I keep hearing limitless possibilities. I guess that's the theme of today. And I thought to myself, I said, well, what is truly limitless? The measure of our ignorance. Whoever said that it was bliss must have not considered this. When something is hazardous, it causes you to live at risk. But a threat is twice as imminent when you don't know that it exists. Like in the book of Genesis, Adam took an apple that was forbidden, not knowing that once bitten, it would cause him to suffer so much bitterness. In the US, the law was written to let us know what's legitimate. So why is it in public school the teacher never mentioned it? They taught me about a noun and a verb and a synonym, ratios, fractions, decimals, and percentages, social studies, science, language arts, then arithmetic, and how to read and write. But the legal rights, I'm illiterate. What is an indictment or accusatory instruments? Every time I go to court, it's like they're speaking gibberish. So I just sit and fidget with my tie to hide my timidness as my court-appointed lawyer plays the role of a ventriloquist. I'm not playing dumb because I really am oblivious to this entire process, but nobody seems to give a shit. Well, in the US, if not knowing the law is no excuse for all the citizens, then in high school, why wasn't it a mandatory curriculum or Law 101 on the teacher syllabus? Now, so much focus on mass incarceration and recidivists to measure change instead of taking measures that's preventative. Like if the Central Park Five knew they right not to speak without the lawyer present then, would it have taken 2 decades for their case to get dismissed? I mean, hold up. There was co-defendants wrongfully convicted with no evidence of witnesses, just forced to confess to a crime they didn't commit. Can you tell me who the victim is? Or is this just the way the system is? Judge's words can mean a death sentence or a number that's equivalent even when you're innocent. If this is justice, well, it's not how I envisioned it. Freedom can't be taken without due process. The law prohibits this. And if you testify before a grand jury, you can avoid imprisonment. But why did I have to learn all this from somebody I'm in prison with? Because the law is coded and legal terms are ambiguous. So the words meaning have 2 or more options, like polygamous. And to find its real intent, you must first know its derivative, and only then can you begin to attempt to decipher the message they hid in it. Well, I'm inquisitive. If words can have multiple choices, what kind of quiz is this? Because school taught me what multiplication and division is, but not the law, so I'm still legally blind, no matter how good my vision is. Hold up. Now we have 2024 to change the education system and implement lessons of the law to the benefit of this country and all who live in it, immigrants and indigenous. So take time and consider this, because with the proper knowledge, our possibilities could be limitless, but it's not too late because it's a marathon, not a sprint. You know what they say about a race? It's never about how you start, but always how you finish it.